Hello, I'm Thomas Carruthers.
I'm Will Leggetter.
And it's time for Season 2 of Inside Number 9, following on from our previous episode. Our first TV series we're going to be hitting up along the path. This was, I think, the first season I watched live.
As with me, I joined on the trial of Elizabeth Gadge, which I think was episode 3.
Episode 3, yes.
I
on the
joined
9th
on that.
of April, 2015.
So it's got Wikipedia up.
IMDb.
Yeah, no, I joined with that and was immediately hooked. Went back to, I think, the first episode of that series and then went back to series 1.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. Then they got ordered on DVD because I knew straight away these are going to be eminently rewatchable DVDs. Well, let's just jump straight into it. We're going to rank. We're going to go for my 6, then Will's 6, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh, bloody hell, where's me? No, there it is. Then we're going to make a ranking of all of our episodes, and somewhere in the middle, we're going to hit up our categories: best hair, best guest, best cast, best.
We'll clarify. Best hair is as in the animal,
the
not
hidden hair. Yes, not the. However, we could do best hair. We should have done best hair last week because obviously the winner would be.
Macbeth.
Reese's stew in sardines.
In sardines.
Great hair.
Curly wit.
Okay, my 6, and I think we're going to be the same on this one.
I really hope so. I think there's one which won't be the same.
Okay.
Somewhere in the middle. Because
my 6 is... Oh, go on.
I just think the middle is always... You're certain about your top few.
Open zone,
yeah.
Yeah. Especially when there's just 6 episodes each time. When we do Mad Men and that's 13, that might be a bit more dicky. But we'll see. My 6 is Seance Time.
My 6 is Seance Time as well. I think this is the first... I'm happy in saying if you discount the Psychoville one in Series 5, which is that in Inside Number 9, is it not?
Yeah.
This is the worst episode of Inside Number 9 there is. It's not a bad episode. Yeah. It's just badly done.
Wouldn't you put the heroine below it? For me, it's firmly harrowing, then Seance.
Possibly. Yeah. They're not good at horror, but they are. They're so good.
They are very good at horror.
They redeem themselves.
Yeah, very good at horror, yeah. I really like. I think I do still really like this episode. I think it's got a lot of good in it. Yeah, no, I think it's got a lot going for it. I really quite like it. I think the biggest problem it has is the what do you call it?
The jump scare at the end.
The jump scare at the end. It's just not needed. It's cheap.
It's very bad.
And it's badly done, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheaply done, badly done. However, really like the 10-minute twist that it's this scaredy cat show. I really think that's a good twist.
I like that.
That got ruined for me on Gogglebox. Bloody Gogglebox. Why is it that Goggle... I know that like the clips that they need to show are the ones that the scenes that everybody's talking about, but they always ruin things. They always ruin things to Gogglebox.
I said they watched The Haunting of Hill House, but the only time they ever showed them doing that was watching, I think, the second to last episode, which has like the main plot. It ruined it for me.
Yeah. Bloody Gogglebox. No, I think Alison Steadman's very good in this episode. I think that the whole setup of the gorilla does work. I think the final payoff of I'm on scaredy cat, where he's weeing himself, isn't spectacularly well done.
No.
I don't think, in actuality, I can't speak for them, but I think this is the episode that they don't much care for either. Because, have you listened to the audio commentaries?
I haven't.
They did. They've only done them for season 2 and season 3. Season 3, they're actually on the disc, but season 2, they had to do them on SoundCloud because they couldn't do them on the disc. And basically, episode 1 to 4, they do real audio commentaries, but then episode 5, they get into like a bit of an argument halfway through, and then episode 6, it turns into like a mini audio drama, and Steve accidentally kills Reese, and it's like a hidden episode. It's very good.
Oh, because just like Inside Number 9 works.
Yeah,
I like
and
that.
It's very good, but also, why is that the episode that they picked to not talk about? Is it because they actually don't? Because the fake argument is that this is the episode that they rushed and such. So who knows? But yeah, I think it's still one I watch. I never skip it if I'm doing a complete rewatch. Well, if I'm doing a complete rewatch, I'm obviously going to watch everything. But it's not one I go back to. And that's enough about that. My number 5 is The Trial of Elizabeth Gadge.
As is mine.
Oh, right.
There we go.
Going very well. Why don't you intro this one?
I think the reason why I really do like this is its period. It's fun when they do that. I really do like it. I've not got much bad things to say about it. It's just in a very, very strong series.
It is.
I absolutely love David Warner in this.
He's excellent.
With if this could be inserted to a man to pure ecstasy, agony, it's great. I love all of those little moments.
It's a great running gag of wanting to
great.
Steal the apparatus.
Can anyone be injured to be caressed by the devil's tongue?
I think David Warner's great in it. I think Jim Howick from Horrible Histories does a nice little job. I like the Goody Two Shoes.
He's great. I like him at the beginning where he says, "Could I take a likeness of all 3 of you?" And he just draws them, and it's a really bad drawing.
I think it's a really nice episode. I think it was always a sleeper for me. It was always. Have you spilled on yourself?
I've just spilled coffee all over me.
Oh, that's going to get zoomed in on. I think it's
all juiced up.
Oh no, you never went.
No, I never went.
I think it was a sleeper for me. It's never been one that I've always, it's always been, oh, that one's okay. But I think on a couple of rewatches, it's really, really grown on me.
It's very good.
It's a great episode.
I think the ending's a nice twist. It's a bit predictable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the end when she turns into a bat and flies off.
Do you not think it looks well done, though?
It looks very well done.
Yeah.
It looks better than all of the bloody fades that they like to do nowadays.
Yes. I think this is a very nice episode. I think the first twist that, Steve's Mr. Clark has betrayed Mr. Warren and he's put him in the bag. That's good.
Yeah.
And then the crack of the neck. I think it's very well done, though, that crack of the neck.
Oh, it's very well done. I made the devil have me. Yeah.
It's very good.
It's very gory as well. Like
it is.
When he pricks her back, he goes deep in. It's a very well done episode. Back. I like the. I think it's my favourite use of the word curdle that's ever been in use. I like the whole show him what magic your mouth can do, and she smiles and she's got this rotting. Blah. It's very, very, very funny. It's tongue in cheek. They don't do many tongue in cheek ones.
It's almost it's quite Carry On.
Yeah.
in its humour. It's very punny and very slapsticky with a distinct darkness.
And it needs that because it's the episode after 12 Days of Christine. So you need that.
Yeah, if we're talking just general running. Yeah. Good episode. My number 4 is La Couchette.
My number 4 is La Couchette.
This is going very well. People will think this is rigged. I mean, there will. What would be the point in rigging it? This is marvelous. Oh well, jump straight. You take away La Couchette.
Fantastic. I really, really, really like Jack Whitehall in this episode. He's excellent.
I don't like Jack Whitehall at all.
I think I don't like him as a stand-up comedian, but he's very good in Fresh Meat.
Don't like it.
He's very good in this episode. He does a few really good sort of like pop-up appearances in comedy programs. I've never seen Not Bad Teacher.
Bad Education.
That's Cameron Diaz. Bad Education.
That's shit too.
Never seen that.
I had to sit through 3 episodes of that one time. Oh, you always pick things. Why don't I pick things? Oh, wait, because they're shit.
Well, I think he's very good in this. I like him because he plays like a typical Jack Whitehall character, which he's very good at because it's him. My favourite part of this episode, I love toilet humour. I love the bit where Steve's just having very intense diarrhea into a shoebox.
I can see blood. I think I can too.
That's great. I think Steve's my favourite in this episode.
Yes.
The bit on the top where
says,
Mark Benton's...
You come to power.
No, you have to go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very good. I like the bit where they're examining the dead body and Reese is like, there's a strange protrusion. I think it's syphilis. And Jack White said, no, that's my condom. Take that off. That's a very good bit.
It's a very late reveal of the dead body. We're like 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
They do a lot of setup. They spend time setting up as if they've got an hour. When, yeah. I mean, I love all the setup.
That's true inside Number 9 nature, isn't it? It's slow and then all of a sudden it goes at 100 miles an hour at a certain point onwards.
Which I think sometimes works in its benefit and sometimes doesn't. I think in this episode it works for its benefits. I think I love Mark Burton and Benton, pardon me, and Julie Hesmondhag. Hesmondhag?
What a last name. I can't. I didn't attempt to pronounce it. That's why I only talked about Mark.
Did you watch Broadchurch season 3?
I've not seen Broadchurch
at all.
No,
that won't be an episode. I can show you that.
Okay.
No, she was the she got raped, and it was a whodunit of who'd done her. Sorry.
I just know her from Corrie.
Ah, yeah. With the milk. Was she the one with the milk?
With the
where she was dying and they gave her the milk and the pills and she was spilling the milk everywhere.
It's Roy Cropper's ex-wife.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Yeah. It was very sad. That was a very sad episode, actually.
I've never been a Corrie. I've never been a Salt person, really.
I've grown up with Corrie and EastEnders. That's probably why I'm into it. But I'll only watch it when I'm at my parents' house. They won't forgive me for saying that on YouTube. When I'm at home.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I'm going home to Sheffield. That's not your home. This is your home.
That happened. Yeah. It's just tongue, innit? It's just the slip of the tongue. Yeah. I think, great. Yeah, nice double twist again. I think this one does work. I think you could see that Reese has maybe killed him, but you don't see that Steve's the doctor.
No,
Oh, yeah,
that's a good twist.
Yeah, doctor. Yeah.
I just had a thought. Can we bring back? Did we do Will's favourite set or building last time? Because we could very easily do Will's favourite number 9 location.
Oh, that is true. Okay, jumping on season 1.
Season 1. Let's just get it up. Here we go.
Sardines, Understudy, Quiet Night In, Tom and Jerry, Last Gasp, Heroin.
It's between Sardines and a Quiet Night In. Purely because Quiet Night In's a nice house. It's a very nice house.
Yeah, Quiet Night In is the best house that you'd want to live in, but Sardines is the best
the cleverest location.
Interesting location.
Yeah. We've done that. We'll save it for the end of this episode now.
And
but it's a nice thought. It's a nice
number 2. Season 2.
Oh, am I doing it now?
We'll save it for the middle categories. Yeah. We'll save it for the middle. Well, we're actually there. Well, no. Have we got anything else we want to say about La Couchette?
No.
What am I doing here? Best location. Okay, then let's kick off with best location then.
Best location. I very much like La Couchette.
Okay.
No, it's between 3 actually. They play around, don't they, with this series and locations? No, you know what? It might be Cold Comfort.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's between La Couchette, Cold Comfort, and Trial of Elizabeth Gadge.
So that's 50% of the episodes that you've named.
Yes.
Okay. Best hair. Well, this is where they start having difficulty, and they have to get creative. It's very good. I like it when they get creative, which is why I'm going to go for La Couchette when it's in the picture of the old man.
From this point, did people start cottoning on, or was it only from?
I don't know when they said. I think it.
Tempting fate.
No, no, because it's in the season 3 commentaries and it's in the season 2 commentaries. So maybe people start catching on from that point. I think it came from people asking, "Is there any links between all the episodes?" And it's just a nice, simple answer.
Yeah.
No, but there is the only link is that there's a hair in every episode. Find it.
Which is quite nice because there doesn't need to be a link with every episode. That's the whole basis of the show.
Which is why I feel we dislike the Psychoville. Well, I don't dislike the Psychoville. I just wish it was 3 Christmas specials like they did with League. I just don't. I would. And as a Psychoville fan, I am a Psychoville fan. So much of that, I wanted an episode. I wanted more with Mr. Jelly. I wanted more of all of these characters, even though, David and, bloody hell, David and, what's she called? Not Maureen. Oh, shitty now. David and Death Be Not Proud. I am right, David and Maureen. Sourboats. I just wanted, I wanted three little specials.
Yeah. Because that kind of felt like that was them saying goodbye to Psychoville.
Yes, which they never was able to.
Yeah.
However, I did like the reveal. I did get, as a Psychoville fan, when he did turn around. Well, not even when he turned around. I knew
saw the hair,
the back of his hair, and I heard the music, and I thought, oh, excellent. This is great. In hindsight, though, I wish I had three. Yeah.
But we'll come back to that when we do.
Sure will.
Yeah.
Best guest. Let's say best guest performance, because you could say that Lorraine Ashburn as Carol isn't a guest star.
Yeah.
She's sure as hell the best performance of all 6 episodes.
I'm going to say it's very easily Sheridan Smith.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'll do my Sheridan Smith. I'm sure you will as well. Rant when we get to 12 Days of Christine.
So I just think it's only a rant nowadays. I think it was that period where she were in everything, and it was like she was Scylla, and then 2 weeks after Scylla finished, she was Mrs. Briggs, and then 2 weeks after that she had cancer, and then 2 weeks after that, not in real in the show, and then 2 weeks after that, Downfall was the Shannon Matthews thing. Bloody hell, that was dreadful.
That was bad.
That was the turn. That was the turn. Yes. So I'm going Lorraine Ashburn as Carol in Nana's Party. I also have to give a shout out to Alison Steadman in Sounds Time, just for Alison Steadman, David Warner and Elizabeth Gadge, as we've said, and the wonderful Jane Horrocks in Called Comfort. Can't beat Jane. And I've seen her live now.
Oh, what in?
She was in Endgame with Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, the Avengers movie.
No, the Beckett. Ooh, the Beckett, darling. I mean,
Tom really doesn't like any Marvel movie. Do you like the Marvel movies?
I watched them all.
Yeah.
Don't ever watch them twice. There's not a single one that I've watched again. No, that's a lie. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy twice in the cinemas. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 twice in the cinemas. And I do own the Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Because I think of all of them, they're the best. Yeah.
I like the Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
Except for the third one. They're good.
Then again, I would never watch them again.
Okay. I watch them if they're on telly. I don't go out of my way to watch a Marvel movie.
No. Endgame's been on like Sky for weeks now. Just not bothered.
You don't need to watch Endgame twice.
You don't need to watch any of them twice. Shit house.
Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi. Watch that. That's the best one.
Yeah, but that's the difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
You take me down the highway. Why have I got that in my head? Best cast. Nana's Party.
Nana's Party. Absolutely. Yeah.
Wonderful. Eve Austin, Claire Skinner, and Elsie Kelly as Nana, who's been in Benidorm. She was in The Famous Five.
She was in. Oh, she's his mother, isn't it?
I don't know, I've never watched it.
Oh
no, I did.
I
watched first 2 seasons with Steve.
Oh, I think it's all on.
It got too ridiculous.
I love. That's my guilty pleasure. I love Benidorm.
Yeah,
it's all on Netflix. Watch it.
Mine's Hannibal. The film, the TV series is not a guilty pleasure. It's excellent. Yeah, I including the paramedic who comes in. Great cast. That's one of the sneaky favourite twists.
Because it's right there at the beginning.
I didn't call anybody.
Absolutely not.
And Carol's got blackface soap. What have you done with his soap?
And he's having like a shock on the.
If he's choking on one of your willies again. Well, we'll get to Nana's Party.
Yeah.
Best Steve.
Oh, best Steve. It's La Couchette. It's La Couchette.
Yeah. It's not like Tony the Tiger. I think it's Cold Comfort. I think Cold Comfort is genuinely maybe Steve's best performance in any episode. Well, no, it's probably Bernie Sanders. Not Bernie Sanders. Who's Bernie
the one he won Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders is the famous politician, yes. I just noticed.
Yeah,
yes.
He plays the bongos. The one he won a BAFTA for.
Yes. I thought that were a bit cheeky, actually, for him to do that.
Well, they gave it to Steve. Yeah.
Yeah. Bit mean.
Oh, well, he did say, though, didn't he, that it's
of course
for
he
both
did,
of them.
but it's just mean. They should have at least given Steve a recent nomination.
Yeah.
Bad.
Because, I mean, we both agree that we both prefer of the duo, Reese.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I love Steve.
Yeah, I adore both of them.
Absolutely.
I think if we're just going to go down the episodes, Reese wins an awful lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, best Reese.
Best Reese. Ooh.
I've taken some pills. It might be called Comfort.
No, it's Nana's Party for me.
That is good. That is good.
Don't talk
to her like that, Jim.
He first comes in with his werewolf costume. What does he say?
He says, oh, bloody hell. I'll have to move it. No, that's a cow.
That's a cow.
Oh, no. Oh,
that's annoying.
It's the...
I'll do some research. Yeah.
You're never getting it up on Netflix.
I'm getting it up on IMDb. They do quotes.
Yeah, I know they do, but they're not going to have... They haven't got any quotes for this anyway. I've already got it.
That's annoying.
5 out of 10. I don't think What? Ugh.
Oh, we don't do reviews for this.
I don't think I've been so conflicted about any other episode. On the positive side, this is one of the episodes I think about when appreciating the show's ability to write compelling scenes even before anything macabre has appeared. It is both a plus and a minus. There is no filler, no cliches without dragging the twist. Seeing Noreen from Benidorm is indeed an additional treat. Jesus.
It sure is. That sounds like a review I probably gave on my first watch, but I've grown to love Nana's Party. But we'll get to that.
And best location.
Best location. Let's say La Couchette. I like the use of a train carriage. It's very good.
Yeah, who doesn't love trains?
I like trains.
Oh, yeah. I like steam trains. I'm spitting, you're spilling coffee down yourself.
J-Dog.
J-Dog. G-Man. Pound this flesh. My number 3 is the 12 Days of Christine.
My number 3 is Nana's Party.
Okay. Well, let's go chronologically then. Let's do Christine. Let's talk about Christine now. My number... Wait, should we wait on your... I've got Nana's Party at 2. Should we hold... Where's Christine for you?
1.
Yeah. Okay. We'll save Christine. I thought this was going to... Okay. We'll talk about Nana's Party now. Nana's Party is my number 2. Flawless. Flawless episode.
It's a pretty good episode, isn't it?
Eminently quotable. Brilliant.
Apart from that quote that we can't remember.
Yes, this is true. Is it a tablet? Have the iron filings, and then you could move them. I think there's an app for that. There's nothing new. It's very good. But Carol, Lorraine Ashburn as who's Lorraine Ashburn's famous husband?
Yeah, you keep doing this to me. I don't know.
Andy Serkis.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Andy. Well done, Andy. I wish you put your sausage in my... It's such a good performance. She's great.
She's got my favourite Inside Number 9 line of all time, which is, I'll have another gin and tonic gin. Which I've quoted any time I ever drink. I'll have another gin and tonic gin. It's the soundtrack from The Mission. I love how the soundtrack from The Mission does underscore. Because the soundtrack, I love the soundtrack. So, it was a very popular episode. 2 from the top, 1 in the bottom.
That's the whole countdown episode subplot. That's great.
I won't lay these around. Katie will see them.
And she's just sort of text. Oh, it's great.
The card, the payoff. It does have a problem, though.
I don't like how she says it. She says it too many times.
No, I don't mind that. I mind that her daughter and granddaughter are leaving her, and she's just there. What they're gonna do? She's her mother,
and she leaves that. Oh, but actually, that's the thing. You'd think they'd be leaving to stay at her mother's for a while. That's usually the line, isn't it? Yeah. But no, she's in. They left her.
She's leaving.
They're off to see Lenny Henry in a premiere inn.
You want to know what we're going to call your sister?
Eminently quotable.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's one of the most popular quotes. Don't talk to her like that, Jim. It's really upsetting, actually. It's a really upsetting episode.
It's very upsetting. It's really sad.
And you've got the classic Virginia Woolf ending of tortured couple. They've both cheated on each other. It's terrible, but they both leave home together. Come on, Carol. Why don't more alcoholics do the suntan lotion trick? I like that. You want to see my suntan lotion? That's great. I like how she has the first drink and then she does something that nobody has ever done, where she squeezes it in her mouth so that we can see that it's not actually suntan lotion.
Yeah. I think the bit where she goes up into Katie's room and
clever little Katie.
That's terrifying. It's really distressing.
No, I think it's
heartbreaking.
Really upsetting. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a great racially insensitive line.
Yeah. Which Tinkerbell, isn't it? But with an added
racial slant.
Yeah. Oh,
that was unintentional. So we can leave it. That was
Jeremy Clarkson.
Oh, in what world do you who has ever said anything other than when it's done, wipe its bum with a piece of chewing gum? Who has ever said the original? It doesn't even make sense. Catch an N-word by its toe. And he then says it, but he's also saying it not live on the BBC. He's recording the BBC, talking about two Porsches or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't decide.
Bad choice, Jeremy. Bad choice.
Come on, Jeremy.
You can do better. You could do controversy subtler than that.
Yeah. Well, he don't need to. He's on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah. Oh, I love him on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He's great.
Do you see him when somebody coughed in the audience?
Yeah. You meant to do that after the questions. Great.
You get away with that.
Did you watch?
They didn't get away with it. I did. Loved it.
Yeah. Very, very good.
Very good. Right. Okay. Any other thoughts on that? I think we're dismissing Claire Skinner, who's wonderful as Angela.
Yeah.
Very.
Absolutely. Yeah. I beg your pardon.
Oh well, it's very crude of you. They used to call me anal girl.
I like
because I was really neat.
The whole candles bit is very good.
Yeah, nice little build of tension.
But they do burn very, very quickly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's my nitpick.
touch too quick.
They go in about 20 seconds all the way down.
But alas, alas. Right then, your number 2 is my number 1.
Yeah, I thought that would happen.
Yeah, Cold Comfort is my favourite Inside Number 9 episode of all time. Second to Sardines.
Yeah,
second to Sardines.
It's it's in my top 3. I know that.
Yeah. Let's do Christine because it's lower ranked for me.
Yeah.
3-1. Oh, I mean, it's great. We're not talking about best of the worst here. We're really talking about best of the best.
This is one of the best Inside Number 9 episodes of all time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to show somebody,
if you're going to get them into it,
a sampler of 3.
This is always in there.
Sardines, Christine. You wouldn't
See,
do sardines in the top in the sand.
I wouldn't. I'd do Christine, Cold Comfort, and Riddle of the Sphinx.
Yeah. Yeah, but you might alienate if you were riddling the Sphinx.
Mm.
Too clever. Too clever.
It's very clever. No, I usually, when I introduce people, I start them off with Cold Comfort. That's how I start them.
Cold Comfort is excellent.
Yeah.
Starring the lovely Michelle Dutrice as Marion, who is whose famous wife? Who's I mentioned he was in an episode we just did.
Is it? I don't know.
It's Edward Woodward from The Wicker Man and Hot Fuzz. Iwa woowa.
Ewo. Oh, he's done it again.
Iwa woowa. Iwa woowa. Yeah, no, 12 Days of Christine's brilliant. I think it's one of those twists you never see coming.
Oh, absolutely.
And to an abundance of people, they never see it coming.
It gets you every time. It's one of the few Inside Number 9 episodes where I cry every time without fail. Like it really gets you. That Christmas dinner scene at the end, and she's like that. The delivery of that line,
it's goosebumps every time.
It's the best delivery of a line I think has been said in Inside Number 9. It's
not. I'll have another gin and tonic.
No. I that's and you're like, whoa, it's very good. It's also throughout. It's harrowing. The bit where they're playing blind man's buff, and she's slowly walking towards her husband having an affair. That's great. I love the transitions between the different stages of her life.
Bit of Pinter, the birthday party, blind man's buff. Bit of a Pinter reference.
That's great as well. How they establish the subtle ways they establish her husband as a dick, with like the blind man's buff gag, where Steve's like, "Oh, I beg your pardon," and then he reiterates,
"Yeah, it's not blind man's buff."
But the joke's already been done. That just makes him look like a dick. That's very clever writing.
Yeah.
I cannot fault this episode at all.
No. Not even Fong.
Great.
Why is she at the dinner party at the end? She want that pivotal in her life, surely.
She was. She told her all about calculus.
Yes. So, you and, what's his name? Adam have been dating for 1 year and 1 month, which is 13. Nice subtle way to tell you we're going forward 13 each time. Yeah. I think the problem it's got, 2 problems. Oof. Well, of the people I've shown it to, only one of them has not liked this episode. And it was an ex-girlfriend. And she didn't like it. Obviously, the twist makes everything make sense. But she just doesn't like the whole, that for the first 25 minutes, you have no idea what's happening. And it's like, oh, well, why is he there? She just didn't like it. She didn't get swept up. And I can see that. But also, I get swept up every time. I think, in all honesty, it helps on a rewatch. Because it doesn't lose any of the effects of the final thing. We do obviously need to pay homage, pay credits, rather, to... the incident at Owl Creek Ridge, which was a short story and then a French short film, season 5, isn't it? A French short film which was bought by Rod Serling for the 5th season of The Twilight Zone, which is a man who's is being hung, and he the rope snaps and he manages to break free, and he manages to break free, and he goes on the run, and then sort of halfway through he starts seeing people, and then he realizes that the rope didn't snap, he's dead, and he's experiencing the last moments of his life. So this is a sort of story that has been around a lot. However, beautifully done here, and very delicately done.
I had a scare yesterday, that a 12 Days of Christine scare.
Go on.
Yeah, because all of a sudden, eggs started being hurtled at my window. I was sat at my desk.
You'll be
like, whoa! I was being egged, and I thought, oh my god, have I just died in a car crash? But no.
Have you annoyed? Did you see them?
No, apparently it's a TikTok. They were just they were having an egg fight in the street.
These
and
youths.
Then, these goddamn youths. And then one of them, they just missed their shot, and it hit my window, and so they cleaned it up. Thank you very much. But yeah, that I got a scare. I thought, whoa, is Reese going to appear holding my young child?
I've got him. Very good. Very good. That was unintentional, you know. The red herring that the ex-boyfriend who died looks like Reese and has the same.
Yeah.
That's a red herring. That's an unintentional red herring. That was
they never meant.
No, when the photo arrived from the prop department, they were like, "Oh wait, that looks like Reese's Glasses character. People are going to think it's him."
Which is it's great because it makes you think it's him.
Next thing.
Yeah.
Right then, my number one, your number two.
Yeah.
Cold Comfort.
Cold Comfort.
I've taken some pills.
I mean, should we get the elephant out of the room first?
That it's very annoying that it's
that
not
it's a woman's voice throughout until the twist. So it doesn't kind of work, but you forgive it because it's such a good episode.
On the commentary, they say they say that it's a mix of a woman's voice, his voice, but it just doesn't sound that way. It needed to be Reese's voice. It's my biggest problem with the conversation, which, although it's one of my favourite Coppolas, and although it's absolutely excellent, and although the twist is another goosebump moment, it also is a little bit of a lie. Yeah. But we'll get to the conversation.
Saying that, though, I love how the whole build-up makes you think it's Jane Horrocks.
Yep. That's
great. My favourite bit from the whole episode is when he's... That's another great bit. I think we'll just name very good moments. The bit where he has a wee, and then later on she goes, "I got you that drink that you like."
I like that. I mean, I do like the singing of Shine.
Oh, it's great.
With the incredible payoff of, "I've done another bad thing. You know that woman who you told whose cat died. I told her son."
It's great.
Great song as well. Shine is a really good song.
I think it's my favourite Take That song.
Yeah, people, rip into Take That.
But that's because Mark's my favourite member of Take That. Yeah. And it's his song.
Freddie Flintstone.
Yeah. No, it was Richard Hammond. Pushing the trolley. Yeah. Sure it was. Because he looks a bit like Mark.
You're everything I wanna be, but you're stuck in a hole. They reuse one of their league jokes, Ollie Plimsolls. Nikki Amuka Bird as Joanne does the "I don't want to condescend you." That means talking down to somebody, which I obviously use most days. That was one where the last girlfriend watched it and she was like, "Wait, so you're not so clever, are you? That's just from this." I said, "Yeah, well done."
I love the bit where he suddenly snaps, and he's got like the intern who has no idea what's going on. He's like, "You listen here, you little." That's great. He's like, "What? That's not how we handle it in
Yeah.
Very, very
Stuff.
cool.
Do you think you could do this?
Working at... I'm going to say something very immoral now. It's voluntary, isn't it? It's not for cash.
Yeah, it's voluntary. Yeah. Some are voluntary. Most are voluntary.
I think I could. Yeah. I like talking to people, and I think I'm a good people person.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it every day of my life. I think I could volunteer to do it for like a couple of months, but I couldn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes they just don't pick up. I was online for 2 hours once. Just didn't pick up.
We were up in Steve is on the other end.
Yeah. I've taken some pills. Sing, shout. Do you know any songs?
I wonder if anyone has done that.
Oh, I hope not. Mind you, there's nutters everywhere, aren't there?
There is.
Yes, no, this is one of my favourite episodes. Directed by Reese and Steve.
You can tell which ones they've directed.
They directed this and Nana's Party. And then they didn't direct again until Steve on his own directed Thinking Out Loud.
Yes. Did Steve direct? Because Black Man's Shoe.
Diddle Diddle Dumpling.
That's very Steve directly.
No, that's Willem Morales, who's directed most of the episode. Yeah. Willem. But that's next season, Will. With Keely Hawes.
Sorry.
And Matthew Bainton. Yeah, for me, season 3, season 4 is the peak.
Yes.
Incredible episode after incredible episode.
Season 3 is my favourite, which I'm very excited to get to. Season 4, very close second.
Season 4 is close second. Yeah, season 1, 2, and 5 are a bit more.
I think I'd be happy to say there's not a bad episode in 3 or 4. They are all.
I wouldn't say there's a bad episode in any season.
Oh, but you know what I mean? There's not a obviously lacking episode.
Not a lesser.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And 1 and 2 have a lesser.
Yeah. All right, then let's do this then. Okay, so this is difficult now.
Yeah.
So where do you have Nana's Party? You have it 3, and I have it
3. Oh, you know what?
Nana's Party is definitely 3.
Yeah. I'm happy to swap Christine and Comfort.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then that's a compromise for both of us, and that should finish.
Yeah, because yeah, okay.
Keep Nana's Party at 3.
Okay.
It's going in.
Christine, it's getting locked in. I'm thinking you can, for your little job, can be to set up one of those little March Madness setups that you do.
All right.
Or they do, and then we take the top 2 or 3 or however many you need from each ranking.
I like that. And what, we put them against each other?
Yeah, and that's a bonus 20 minutes on the final episode.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Right, number 6, Seance Time. Number 5, The Trial of Elizabeth Gadge. Number 4, La Couchette. Number 3, Nana's Party. Number 2, The 12 Days of Christine. Number 1, Cold Comfort. Will, do you have any final thoughts on season 2 of Inside Number 9?
Very strong episode. My first introduction to it. It will always be like a nostalgic series, I think, for me.
Yeah. You can't beat watching them live. Like, I remember season 4 was during Panto season, and me and Paul, who was the Panto silly boy sort of role, great guy, and for those last couple of weeks, it was Bernie Clifton and To Have and To Hold.
Oh.
And it was just, we'd come in one day and it'd be like, oh, great, yeah, excited, great. And then next day, whole intermission was talking about it, whole before the show, Bernie Clifton and To Have and To, well, we'll get to him.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks. But next episode is Grease is the word that you... No, that's a lie. We're recording him out of order.
Whoa!
It's not Grease.
It's not. You've just given away a huge spoiler there.
It's When Harry Met Sally.
Hey.
Which was the first episode we ever recorded.
Yeah. So I think I've got a very dodgy haircut in that.
Oh,
that's what to look forward to.
Have you? So we're in the quarantine. Are we? Have you cut your own hair yet?
You can tell. I've done it twice now. Well, I haven't. Becky's done it for me. But yeah,
right.
It's just to. Have you not?
No.
Well, you've got very short hair anyway. Mine grows very, very quickly.
Mine's very thick. You actually get in there.
Oh, but thick hair's fine. I've got really thin, straight hair, which when it gets long, it just dangles everywhere. It's annoying. It doesn't stay in place. So you want, especially when it covers your ears. That's not nice.
No, it's not nice to look at either.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure too, Tom.
So, yeah, sounds good. Inside Number 9, Season 2.
Done.
Gordon Ramsay. The scallops are raw!
Dabba 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 da da ba 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 ba